I'm Unique Ngakwe, and this is Good Morning Football.
And Ngakwe with a shout out and happier times here on Good Morning Football. We'll settle with you here inside the NFL Network newsroom, and we begin with news out of Duval. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reporting that the Jags plan to franchise tag Ngakwe and have him play for them in 2020. But one problem here. The star defensive end announced his desire to play elsewhere via social media on Monday. Ngakwe posted on Twitter and Instagram, quote, "The Jaguars are aware I no longer have interest in signing a long-term contract in Jacksonville. Duval, I love you and gave you guys everything I got. I'm thankful for the journey and look forward to continuing my career elsewhere." Ngakwe with 37.5 sacks in 4 seasons with the Jags. Highly productive player. Ian also reporting the Chargers would like to work out a multi-year deal with tight end Hunter Henry. If this doesn't happen, they're likely to franchise tag him. Under the franchise tag, he would get a significant bump in pay from his $1.2 million base salary. Henry had 55 catches for 652 yards and 5 touchdowns. Now, the Chargers want Henry, but veteran defensive tackle Dantari Poe is not feeling the love in Carolina. The Athletic reporting the Panthers are not expected to pick up Poe's 2020 option. Poe is recovering from surgery on a torn quad he suffered in Week 12. Before that, Poe had only missed 2 games in his previous 7 seasons. And according to reports, the Cowboys are expected to let Byron Jones test the open market when free agency opens March 18th. And the growing sense is that the Raiders have an interest in bringing him to Las Vegas. That according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal. The Raiders have more than $50 million to spend under the salary cap. The Cowboys have 25 pending unrestricted free agents, among them quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver Amari Cooper. So a lot of decisions there, Jane. You are so dialed in on this team and their comings and goings. What's the skinny on Jones?
Well, you know, it is going to be interesting because while they've had conversations with a lot of these players and, of course, their agents, the problem is they're still waiting on the CBA to see what sort of money they're going to have in the coffer and who they can pay. Byron Jones is incredibly well respected within this organization, a guy that played safety for them, who played corner. And I do think it's intriguing that now you've got the Raiders that are expressing an interest. Rod Marinelli, of course, headed to the Raiders. And then you've got Rich Bisaccia there, too, on special teams. So 2 guys that at least know him from being in the building, know his character, know his build-up. As we were talking about earlier, wherever Byron Jones goes, he's such a locker room guy. You're never going to have a problem with him. He does things the right way. He's going to be a good addition for anyone who gets him. It's unfortunate the Cowboys don't have the cap room, really, in order to retain him, because I know it's a guy that they'd like to keep.
And that's the name of the game, man, not being able to retain guys that were so dominant. You know, he came in with so much buzz. I remember that combine, him being so uber athletic. And I was like, wow, this guy, if he can translate what he has done at the combine and testing to the next level, and that's exactly what he's done over the last couple of years. Think about the Raiders. They got some young talent. I mean, shout out to everything that they're building out there. Gruden has done a great job. Mayock has brought a different type of energy to this squad. Think about their D-line and John Abrams being banged up last year and being healthy this year. You add in a guy like Byron Jones, this could be a next-level defense that could really do some damage in the AFC West.
AFC West is going to be loaded, but also the NFC, guys. We're going to get into it next. What new head coaches? 3